much to discover.
Hey everyone, Sade here again playing Subnautica. In our last episode we had collected some items to create a few other things, and I've gone ahead and done that. We're going to use this episode to make a base after I actually happened to find one of the sunken bases by accident. Before we get going on that though, just make sure you've hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, as well as the notification icon. That's a little bell at the bottom of the video that gives you notifications of when there's new videos like this one. So I'm just going to check the comm relay here real quick, and then we're going to go pick out a spot for where to put this base. High priority passengers on board. Coordinates attached. We landed one click from the crash site. Rendezvous path is irradiated. We've only got one rad suit. Request immediate assistance. 6 out. So I have gotten rid of the rad suit because we no longer have any radiation leaking. So I took it off of there. I built a rebreather that reduces how much oxygen you use when you're under the water, deep. And I just left the gloves on for now because I got no place to put them. I've kind of run out of storage again. That's partly why we're going to do this base build. On top of that, I ended up building a stasis rifle, so if we get a chance we might play around with that. And I built a couple other pieces here, beacon, so we'll plant that once the base is down so we know where it's located. Otherwise it can be tricky to find them again if you're not using the coordinate maps, which actually you bring up on here. Your coordinates are these guys right here, camera world position. So that's the X, Y, and Z coordinates. Okay, so we're going to go pick out a spot to play around in. And
Welcome
I have
aboard,
a
Captain.
bit of an idea on where we're going to go. Oh, on top of that, I threw that flare down. Maybe 2 episodes ago I had used it for lighting this, and it appears to have finally burnt out. I don't see it here anymore. And it was nighttime earlier and there was no glowing. So I guess those things do have a limited lifespan after all. However, they are pretty expensive. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit deeper over towards the Aurora. And we're going to create something over there. So here we go. This isn't going to be anything special. It's just mostly a platform, probably with a couple of solar chargers on it, and maybe a bunch of storage modules. And actually, I think we might build near this location. Oh, it's a crash fish pod down there. We're not going to go near that right now. If you get hit by a crash fish the wrong way, it will blow up your sea moth in one shot. I found that out the hard way recently. Okay, I think maybe this one will work. Partly because there's all kinds of resources around here, and also I just like the layout of this one. I think this guy will work just fine. And it's a good staging zone for playing around on the Aurora later. Yeah, this'll work just fine. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is build it right off of this section right here. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where that shadow is from. Okay, it's just from the plants. Alright. So I did build the fabricator as well. That's, where are you? This guy right here, the habitat builder. So we're going to see what we can do here. Base pieces, foundation. Now, if I build it on here, it may take away the ability to get some of those resources. So I'm going to do it down over here. This height will work. Because the good thing about this area is there's lots of stuff to pick from. You may not necessarily have to plant them. Alright. So that's the start. There's our foundation. I'm just going up for air for a sec, and then we will build the multi-purpose room on one side. Remember, I'm not planning on building anything spectacular here. It's mostly just to hold some stuff. So we'll build you. We'll build a door, I guess, on here.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
And we're going to do a couple of solar panels. Because it's super cheap energy, and because we're near the surface, we don't need anything spectacular. One there. It's got some power. This means it will also have oxygen inside
power
now.
Restored. All primary systems online.
So you guys are good. I'm gonna jump in here for a sec.
Captain.
And change out the beacon. I'll just quick slot that guy. We're gonna toss the beacon in underneath. I tend to dump the beacons right underneath the building. And then we're going to rename it. We're going to call this Shallow Aurora Base. And on our ping manager, where are you? You're blue. Blue's hard to see. I'm going to make it... Let's see, these guys are yellow. 6 and 19 we have to go visit. I think I will make this one red. We will make all the building waypoints red. Okay, we'll hop in here for a sec. I think I have enough pieces to build a fabricator. Score. Oh, come on, you want to go here. Don't fight with me. And then I'm going to build a couple of lockers. See how much more titanium we have here. That might be enough to build one more. Nope, I'm out of quartz. Alright, that's okay. That will work for now. That's the basic stuff we need. We could build a fancy glass locker, but there's no point. The other thing to throw in here maybe is a trash can. Although we don't necessarily need that just yet. And a bed we don't have enough parts for. So I think the other thing, oh, still not enough glass either. Okay, so I'm going to dump off some unnecessary stuff here. That secured peeper I did earlier. And I'm going to do a quick bit of shuttling pieces around to get this guy up and going. And then we'll be back. So I'll see you shortly, and then we'll go check out those waypoint coordinates for the distress calls. Alright everyone, we're back. So I got this little base set up. I just threw an extra room on the back for now. I'll do a quick tour in here, show you what I did. I threw a coffee machine in right away. It gives you a tiny bit of liquid on your water bar, and it only takes 2 titanium to build. It does take a sec to brew it, but it's kind of cool that way. There's 3 solar panels up on the roof, which gives us tons of power because we're in a nice lighted area, a garbage can. There are a ton of lockers around. I'll probably add more as time goes on. The prawn poster that we found on the Aurora. There's our Mr. Coffee. So it only gives you 4 water, but hey, it's free water. And then back here I just threw a bed down. So we're going to make him sleep for a sec. This may trigger an event. I don't know if it will. It might be too soon still, but we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't look like it did. And we had another phone call thing pop up. So we're going to go take care of that and go check out some of these waypoints. So yeah, if you look back now, the beacon shows that's where our other base is. Here we go. I'm going to grab one more med kit out of here. I don't think we left anything else behind. No. Okay, we'll see what this one is.
Sunbeam broadcasting to all survivors of the Aurora. We've covered more than half the distance, so hold on in there. We're scanning the planet for dry land as we speak. You couldn't have picked a less convenient parking spot. But we'll be in touch as soon as we have a landing site for you. Sunbeam out.
Okay. Alright, there's that lovely panel that smacked us in the forehead at the beginning of the game. Alright, that's good, that's good, that's good. So there's just the 2 waypoints, like pod 6 and 19. 19 is the one we got first, so we're gonna head off there. There's our pod. And there's some nasty plants over there. That's the ones that shoot spikes. Those ones that look like worms. Quick recon around here, make sure nothing's gonna destroy me. So there's something to look at there and something to look at there. And right behind me, maybe is something good. Well, it's titanium, that's always good. Ooh, power cell charger. Need that. Charge your power cells without it. Well, because you can't. Copper. It's another thing about this game, you can never have enough copper. Use it for so many things. Abandoned PDA. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a moment.
PDA data.
Pick you up. Lightweight, high-capacity tank,
New
that's good.
blueprint acquired.
And take a quick peek inside here. See, there's even more stuff. Another PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. Where is our Seamoth? There it is. Okay, we'll do some quick reading here and see what they have to say. Data downloads, Aurora survivors. Officer Keen's voice log. Identified a landmass. Regroup there, but... then they crashed, there was an explosion, then nothing. Crew log. You follow my distress signal. Disregard my safety, attempt to reach the designated rendezvous coordinates at the nearest landmass. Hope to see you there. So did they give us the rendezvous coordinates? There it is, right here. Signal rendezvous point. So we'll turn you off. We're going to head on up out of here. And go check out pod 6. Except there's wreckage right here. Now, can I open that door? No, not without a laser cutter. Is there any other way in here? Not in that section. But I see some other stuff we need to scan. Alright. So yeah, because we're so far deep down, if I didn't have that rebreather on,
Acquired.
his oxygen would be getting sucked out way faster than it is. Oh, good, some salt. So it gives you a little bit of a window of opportunity to get some stuff done.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Nothing, 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 nothing. Go get some more air, then I'm going to check that other section real quick. There's not a whole lot we can do here, unfortunately. Because we just don't have that laser torch. However, we can go in there. So I'll take a quick peek in here. Yeah, water. Power cell charger, that is important. Now we just need to find a battery charger.
New blueprint acquired.
Nothing. Can't go up there because we don't have the torch. Alright, well we're good to go then. Power cell charger is a good one to have. And here's pod 6. So there's 1. 2 glowy things outside. And then it drops off. Oh, I should mention I did stop off at the newly formed base and just built a couple extra beacons in case anything interesting shows up. We can mark it real quick. Ultraglide fins.
New blueprint acquired.
Abandoned PDA. There's more inside.
Integrating new PDA data.
Hello, fishy. There's lead inside here. Okay, so we'll read their messages. Okay, so the Ultraglide fins we got, and I'm going the wrong way on this list. So we need the modification station to be able to do any of these things. And to get that, where are you? I think it's way down here somewhere. This one. So we don't have it yet. I don't even remember how hard parts are to find for that. Okay, life pod number 6 crew log. The rescue team ship didn't make it. So someone went outside with a rad suit on. I never should have let her leave with the rad suit. Suit breached, she got poisoning. Please don't tell people I died because I couldn't dress myself. Well, there we go. So that'll do it for this episode. We will continue on to the searching for the rest of the base in the next one. So let me know what you think about this in the comments, and until next time, as a certain Dark Lord of the Sith likes to say, no disintegrations. We'll see you in another episode.